Okay, welcome to the pump assembly drawing. I know you don't know this, but this is the third time I've done this, so I hope it goes better this time. Okay, we're going to start this file. You press open. Don't worry about open up a specific file. Here's where you're going to find this at. Again, go to shares, go to Voith. When you're in Voith, you're going to scroll all the way down to Inventor. One day I'm going to clean this stuff up. Go to Inventor, not 2015, but just Inventor. So you click this, you go to Pump Assembly, and then you click this very top one, and go ahead and open up. Okay, you see how you have some freedom with your range of motion. You can move these pieces along because these are just already loaded for you. But I'll teach you how to load some more here in a few minutes. Okay, the first focus is this part. It doesn't matter which end goes in first, so don't stress over that too much. Click Constrain, move this over, click on the inside of this so I can line up my center of it. It doesn't matter which ones of these you choose, you're going to choose the inside of this. It makes a popping sound, you press Apply. If you want to press Cancel, you can, and see how it is rotating but it's not locked in. So I got to do that next. So do that real quick. Okay, click Constrain. I'm going to click on this round circle with the green dot. I click this, I shift it over. It doesn't matter which one you click here as long as it has a green dot on it. I click here, I press Apply, Cancel. Now it should stay right here. Awesome. Okay, so do that. Next step, hit place again. You're gonna, well, not again, this is your first time. It's my third time. Alright, click on the crank and press open. Dump one of these in here. It doesn't matter where. Orientation doesn't matter just yet. If you hate the angle that it is, you can go free rotate and click the object, and then if you want to rotate it so it's going to be, because this little point goes right there, if it bugs you that it's not straight, go ahead and you can shift it around via this. It's kind of a cool little tool. But you can carefully rotate it to the right point if you wish. Once you get done, just press escape and it stays. Okay, I need to put this hole on this hole. So I click Constrain. I click the center, because that's where you want to go, because you got to rotate it first and you got to set it. I click the center here. I press it. It makes a popping sound. I press Apply. I'm going to cancel out. I don't have to, but I just want to show you stuff. So now that's lined up with that. Yes, this gets a little dizzying. Okay, click Constraint, click, oops, I already had that lined up. I click Constraint. I need to put this into here. So what I need is, I need this inside here, and let me get a good angle, and this inside here. I press Apply. Once I do that, you'll see how I can spin this. And you'll quickly notice how the solid of the surface doesn't really matter too much, so I'm going right through it. So anyway, that's that. Okay, so next thing I need to do is put this in here. It's not that bad. Okay, so I click Constraint one more time. Center to center. Apply. And guess what, folks? You got this one done. You got that part done. You can move it up and down, do a little dance, so we're good. Alright. The next step is, like I said, if you want to use the paper notes, you're welcome to. You don't have to. I'm using the video because it's just much easier to show you this stuff. Okay, I need to get a leg in here. Alright, so I go place again, and the one I need is called claw. So I'm going to click this, I'm going to press open, and I'm going to dump this out here. Now this one, the angle does matter, so I will have to free rotate this. So go to free rotate, I'm going to click this, move it around to where it's facing towards the object. Once you get that done, you're fine, then you can move around if you need to. Okay, this slot goes in here. So one more time, not place. Go to Constrain. I click here, I click here, I press Apply, and I'm good to go. Now you see here how this moves back and forth. Okay, So it's usually helpful to move it outside the object some when you do this. That way you have some view on what you need to constrain. So click constrain, click this circle here, I press apply, and then I'm good to go. I'm doing good so far. Hopefully you are too. Please pause and rewind as much as you need. Alright, I'm going to move this guy up again. Okay, next is this guy. This guy's not too bad either. Click constrain. You got to click the center of this to the center of this and press apply. Guess what you do next? You're probably figuring this out because you're really smart. Constrain. Click on the inside of this. Click on the inside of this. Press apply. I'm going to go cancel just so I can play around with it. And you'll see how this is attached. Well, guess what you do next? You attach it to here. Now, if it wouldn't work, it's going to tell you, but I know these measurements work out just fine. Now this one's easy. All I need on this one, because it's already lined up, is I click center, I press apply, press cancel, and look at that. Up and down, it's moving. Let's do a little dance. Okay, don't play around with it too much. You'll break it. If it does kind of look funky, you can just move the feet back and it should be fine. So, cool, huh? It's kind of fun. I enjoy doing assemblies. Yeah, I know, I need a hobby. Okay, well, you'll notice these things are in, but we're missing two vital tools, nuts and bolts. This is really going to give you a lot of practice. Place. I need bolts. I think it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I also need nuts. No jokes, please. Nuts. 6 nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guess what you do here, kids? You put the bolts in the holes. Alright, one more time. I go to constrain, I click center, I press apply. Now you'll notice real quick how these are not fully attached yet, and I want that. You click constrain. This time I'm going to click the face of this. Now you see here there's a mate and there's a flush. All these are going to be mated. I'll teach you flush later. So I'm going to click mate this with this face right here. I press apply. Now you notice how it'll spin, but that's about it. Okay, so go ahead now and grab a nut. Ha ha ha, I know. Constrain. Click here, click the center piece of this, and it pops it on. Press apply. If I want to just keep going, I can click this, and then the face of this, I press apply, and now it's fully attached. Okay, that's what you do for the rest, so go ahead. I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to finish up the rest of them just to save time, because there's one more step at the end, but it's really easy. But I think you can figure out the rest. Okay, well, hopefully you're back, and you got all your bolts and nuts attached. It doesn't matter if they're facing the wrong direction or not, or if there's flip-flop. I really don't care. So you see I have these two are facing the other direction of these two. That doesn't matter to me too much. Okay. Now guess what? We do all the rest of them the easy way. Ready? Here we go. Click pattern. Alright. You are going to click everything that you installed. So if I press shift and I go up to this bolt, I get all these. I'm going to press control. I'm going to go claw, crank, think rod, and adjust rod. That should be enough. Alright, so I'm going to go circular pattern, and I need to click the axis direction, which is going to be Z. Look, there's more of them. Change this to 3. Fortunately, the program is not very smart. We have to make these the angles that I want to, which is 120 degrees. You press OK, and guess what? You're done. You have the full crank assembly created. Alright, you did good. We're done. Thanks for playing. And when you get done, upload this file to Edmodo. Actually, try to save it onto your hard drive, and we'll upload it tomorrow. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.